Welcome back to another video, guys. This is Vilpi, and today I'm going to do a speed test and benchmark comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, which in Europe we have it with the Exynos chipset, Exynos 2100 and 12GB of RAM, and we have the OnePlus 9 Pro. This one comes with the Snapdragon chipset. It's the latest chipset from Snapdragon 888 and comes with 12GB of RAM. So I would expect to see different performance between these two devices in terms of benchmark and maybe a little bit of daily performance like opening some apps and games and also RAM management. But we will start our test by first making sure there is no app running in the background on none of these devices, and then we start our Antutu benchmark test. So let's open the app. The app loaded a little bit faster on the S21 Ultra. Now we will go and start our benchmark. I will fast forward this part, but to just give you some information, in the whole benchmark process, I think the OnePlus was a little bit ahead in terms of the speed of finishing the benchmark. And in terms of graphic performance, I could see that the detail and the smoothness of the picture and graphics was better on the OnePlus. And the result shows that as well. So as you can see, OnePlus is already finished with the overall score of 788,000. And as you can see, we have the CPU with 199,000 and the GPU with 297,000. And the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra also finished. So we will have a look at that in more detail as well. But as you can see on the Samsung, we got 660,000. So almost something around 20% difference between the performance and the overall score. And if you go into more details, you can see also the CPU performance is significantly different, both in multi-core and single core. And the GPU performance is also quite better, actually much better, more than 20%, I would say, difference we can see here. And the overall performance and the score of the OnePlus 9 Pro in this benchmark is much better. And if you look at the, for example, the battery percentage loss is 6% of the S21 Ultra with bigger battery actually, and only 4% on the OnePlus 9 Pro, and also the temperature was slightly higher. So overall, definitely I think the Snapdragon 888 is a faster and better CPU, but Samsung decides to just go with Exynos here in Europe and some other region. Now we go and start our download speed test. So I think they both open the app in very similar speed. Now we go and start the download test on the 9 Pro. And as you can see, the 9 Pro finished with 330 for the download and 129 for the upload, while the S21 Ultra finished with 264 for download and 140 for the upload. So it seems even the download speed is slightly better on the 9 Pro. And for the Netflix app, I think S21 was a bit faster. Similar to that for Instagram, the 21 Ultra was faster. For the YouTube, I believe the 9 Pro opened the app faster. YouTube Music, very similar, maybe slightly faster on the S21 Ultra. Very similar performance for Twitter on the both phones. For Facebook, again, I would say very similar performance. Telegram, very similar performance. NordVPN was slightly faster on the S21 Ultra. Spotify, just slightly faster on the 9 Pro. And we go for WhatsApp, very similar performance. Amazon, yeah, definitely it was faster on the S21 Ultra. We go for AliExpress, again it was faster on the S20 Ultra. Now we open some games. Let's go for Temple Run. So OnePlus loaded the game faster. So I think here OnePlus wins. Subway Surfer, very similar performance. I don't think we have a winner here. Now let's have a look at PUBG Mobile. It seems the OnePlus is leading and definitely finished the loading faster. So I would say OnePlus 9 Pro is faster in terms of loading the games for sure. And the Traffic Rider, again, faster on the 9 Pro. Now we go and open the Google Chrome. I think it was slightly faster on the 9 Pro, and we open a link inside Google Chrome, and definitely it was faster on the 9 Pro. So we go and have a look at the RAM management now, but in general I think OnePlus 9 Pro did better in terms of loading heavier apps like games, and the Samsung did quite alright also in opening some applications, and it was faster than the 9 Pro. But in terms of the RAM management, I'm quite surprised that we always had this issue with OnePlus phone for RAM management issues, but now it seems to be fixed. So I'm very happy to see that. And unfortunately on the S21 Ultra, for lots of applications, not the games, the S21 Ultra had to relaunch the game. I have fast forwarded this part, but you can slow it down and see by yourself. So the RAM management, I would say OnePlus has significantly improved compared to before, and definitely was a winner. I'm currently using the 9 Pro as my main daily driver, and I'm very happy with the overall experience of the phone, both from the software, speed, and also the camera. And the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra here in Europe, as I said, comes with the Exynos chipset, which it's a downside for me, and I would definitely prefer the OnePlus 9 Pro if I have to choose between these two devices. And that is because it's not only about the chipset, which is definitely better on the OnePlus, it's also about pricing. So the price of S21 Ultra is almost around 350 euros more expensive than the 9 Pro. So I think for your money, you get better performance if you go with the 9 Pro. Also, you get a definitely faster wireless and wired charging, and the best software experience out there, in my opinion. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and if you have any question, write them down in the comments. And if you like my channel, make sure you subscribe. Until the next video, I'll see you.